I am not sure how to explain this, but after watching Revenge of the Sith again in the theater over the past few days, I've been thinking about creating a diorama of the iconic scene where Darth Vader rises from his operating table. It's such a powerful moment. I thought it would be fantastic to make that diorama, but I had no idea if Hatches would ever produce it. So I was really surprised when they announced it. I was like, what? No way. I was really excited. This wasn't even on my radar. I mean, like, probably I could sense they might make an Obi-Wan figure, another Obi-Wan figure from the Phantom Menace or from the Attack of the Clones. But this one came out of, out of nowhere. I'm really surprised. So I'm really excited, to get this in my hands, and that's why I'm really excited to share with you guys this video. And I'm definitely going to add it to our Star Wars collection. It's going to be epic, guys. Now, the first thing to note is the price of this figure. It's 3,180 Hong Kong dollars. That's around 400 US dollars. I think mine is a bit more expensive because I also purchased the plaques for Revenge of the Sith, or something like a coin. This is the deluxe version that comes with the entire diorama base, so it's definitely a premium price. Okay, talking about the accessories and swap up parts that are going to be included on this figure, on this, especially the deluxe version, it looks like a lot. It looks like 10 pieces or 11 pieces of interchangeable hands. And then I find it that there's something different on the gloves. It kind of like a crumple. The crumpled part is kind of different. It looks pretty good. And this is the plaque that I'm talking about. I don't know how big it is, but it looks really cool. But if you're going to purchase this one, this is actually separate. You have to pay it separately, and kind of like just additional 100 Hong Kong dollars. So not that really expensive. So just an additional exclusive accessories for this figure. So for the standard edition, they're gonna add that backdrop, whereas the deluxe version, it looks like it doesn't have. But I think it's fine. At least if you're going to get the regular version, at least you still have the what is this, like, that look of the deluxe, kind of like a deluxe version because of the backdrop. The whole diorama base is actually pretty huge. I mean, like, probably some of you already thinking where you're going to display it. Yeah, if Ditov, probably you're still gonna have a chance to display this, but probably by what is this, like, by on a vertical position on that operation table. Yeah, but then for horizontally, probably not. Well, maybe I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it looks pretty huge. It's probably made out of plastic material. They didn't mention any die-cast material there because usually they will mention it right away. If there's a die-cast material on that diorama base, but it looks like just all plastic. But what I really like is there's a lot of, like, arm, like a robot arm on the table that we could put, kind of like Iron Man. That's actually one first thing that comes in my mind. It's kind of like an Iron Man Mark IV, what is it, diorama base. So with that arm holding the mask, holding the helmet, that looks pretty cool. So yeah, for sure this is quite heavy. I could I could tell, with that look, it's pretty solid. I also like those droids, small droids on the side. Also looks really cool. And what else? Yeah, I think I like the droid toy. It has a two droids, on the side for the deluxe version. Aside from the deluxe version, so everything on this figure is also part of the standard edition. So remove that diorama base, so that's the standard one, and then with the backdrop. And then the pants or the suit, it looks like a pleather, but they said it's nylon. But for me, it looks like a pleather to me. It's kind of like a mix up. It's kind of hard to tell because I forgot to ask the stuff. But yeah, anyway, I wish it is nylon. I mean, like, so it will last longer. But I like the handcuffs, or I mean, like the holder on the arms and the wrist. I think the body is pretty much the same with the recent uh, Darth Vader that we received or that we got. The one from the Return of the Jedi, or probably the suit from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series as well. So yeah, but yeah, overall look is pretty neat, pretty clean. I think it looks amazing. I would say, I think the only price point here is the head sculpt and the base, because the body, we have that already. So that's what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm thinking of, like, to make a diorama base, something similar to this one. So yeah, good thing I had this thought out already. At least I don't need to think about that. How to create that diorama. So at least there you go. So I already pre-ordered this one. Um, yeah, I'm really excited to have this in my hands. I mean, like, it looks pretty cool, especially once you display it. So I have to really, like, rearrange my Star Wars collection. So how to put this, add this to my display cabinet. So that's gonna be a lot. So yeah, it looks really cool, and of course the head sculpt, like, you could really see the face of Hayden there, Hayden Christensen or Anakin. I mean, like, it looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, that head sculpt with a burnt face, like, wow. That is absolutely crazy and insane. So yeah, I think the only thing that I want them to make is the helmet with a little bit of, like, a chrome color. I don't know if you guys remember that, because from the scene from the movie, where the helmet or Darth Vader's lying down on the on his table, operation table, is looking up, facing up, and then the color of the helmet is kind of like a silver chrome, kind of like that, or a chrome plated helmet. So I'm not sure, but hopefully it looks like we are also going to get that kind of thing, um, Darth Vader. So because they could do a dueling effect, Darth Vader, so for sure they could do a different style, different look of Darth Vader. So probably, and also the helmet that is actually also attached or holding, I mean, like, attached to the arm of that robot or droid, also looks pretty good, especially the details inside. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's the only thing that probably nice as well. And everything else looks pretty much the same, with the which is a recent Darth Vader. So yeah, and even the helmet, and then look at that, look at this one, the head of Darth Vader. Wow, absolutely insane. That is absolutely incredible. Look at that, you know, those oh my gosh, those burned parts, the skin, the blood stain, and the face. Hayden is really there, totally spot on. It's like, wow, that's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I think that's all I could say for now, or I could tell, or I could probably give you guys, my thoughts as a short. Sorry about my voice. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.